This year, CCAFC are raising money for the Rape and Sexual Abuse Counselling Centre for Darlington and County Durham.
The following video contains the anonymous testimony of a rape survivor. If you would rather not hear this, please skip to 2 minutes and 47 seconds. If you're a Durham University student or employee and would like to access the Rape and Sexual Abuse Counselling Centre, please email the university's Counselling and Mental Health Service at cmh.service@durham.ac.uk, as they can connect you to the specialist counsellors from RSACC available at the university. Any people not affiliated with Durham University seeking immediate support can contact the National Rape Crisis Helpline on 0808 802 9999.
I know how important it is for survivors of sexual violence to get support from RSACC. Without it and them, I might not be here today. Last summer I went out with some girlfriends for a few drinks, like we'd done hundreds of times before. We had a couple of drinks that turned into a couple more, and we met a group of lads and got chatting. This is when I met him. He seemed really nice, I liked him. Soon we were both flirting with each other. We went for a bite to eat, which he paid for despite my protests, and then he asked me back to his flat. I wasn't sure at first and didn't want him to get the wrong idea about me. I told him that I would go with him, but only for a coffee. He assured me that he wasn't like that. When we arrived, everything seemed fine. He showed me to the living room and put the kettle on. He then came and sat beside me. At first, he was just kissing me, which was fine. But then he changed. I asked him to stop. He was a lot bigger than me and wouldn't let me go. He pushed me down on the sofa and took off my clothes. I didn't know what to do. I didn't ask him to stop again. I couldn't speak. I couldn't even breathe. I didn't scream. I didn't kick. I just let him have sex with me. It took me a long time to tell anyone about what had happened. I felt so guilty and ashamed. I was so confused. Had I given him signals that I wanted to have sex? I didn't fight or run or shout. What would my family and friends think? Would they think I'd asked for it? I couldn't cope. I dropped out of uni and stopped seeing my friends. It was only after RSACC counselling that I began to make sense of it all. It helped me to understand that I'm allowed to go out and have fun, wear what I want, get drunk and enjoy attention. That is not consent. Flirting and kissing are not consent. I also learned that it was the survival instinct that made me freeze that night. Not being able to speak, leave or fight is not consent. Counselling helped me to let go of the guilt and shame as I began to understand that it didn't belong to me, it belonged to him. I did nothing wrong. He raped me.
RSACC are a charity run by and for women, working to support and empower women and girls affected by rape and sexual violence. They offer free, safe support to survivors aged 13 and above who have experienced any form of sexual abuse in their lives.
Last year, RSACC received 747 new referrals for counselling. They currently support 832 survivors, and the average length of their waiting list is over 9 months. This waiting list, coupled with the added stress put on RSACC from the pandemic, makes our fundraising more important than ever. £5 can pay for a survivor's phone call to their helpline, £15 can pay for a survivor session in their domestic abuse programme, and £40 can pay for a specialist sexual violence counselling session.
The opportunity we have to help make a real difference to the lives of so many is something that we cannot pass up. Last year's match, organised incredibly in the midst of the COVID pandemic, raised a breathtaking £4,160. This year we hope to do even better.
Please do all you can to share this event and ensure knowledge of the crucial work RSACC do is spread. Post it to social medias, get yourself sponsored by friends and family, and most importantly, get involved. Every penny we can raise is a step closer to a survivor being supported. You could truly be the difference in a person getting the support they need.